I spent 7 years in the work, keeping this inside of me. Why, God? You didn't protect me. All the demons I expelled throughout these years can come inside of me because now I'm going to do the will of the devil. It all began on the second day after I was raised as an assistant. On that second day that I was raised, I was abused. I was at work. My shift had ended. I was going home when a man grabbed me, threw me inside his car, took me to the top of a hill, and assaulted me. That same day that I was abused, I went home, took a pack of pills to kill myself, and I didn't die by the grace of God. But I spent 7 years in the work, keeping that inside of me. I won many souls for Jesus. I did everything in the work, but every time I got home, I cried and questioned God. Why? Because when I was 8 years old, I had also been abused by people close to me. I thought I had forgiven that person. But when I was abused again, I said, why, God? And what made it worse was that I was already in your work and you didn't protect me. Then I thought, maybe if I marry a man of God, this will go away. That was the worst decision at that moment because I hadn't healed from the first abuse nor from the second one. So I got married. All the trauma I carried, I brought into my marriage. Inside our home, there were so many arguments, so many fights, so much discord that we spoke offensive words to each other. I thought, since our marriage is falling apart, I'll have a child. But things only got worse. We fought even more. At home, I would argue, even say bad words. But when I arrived at the church, people looked at me and said, what an exemplary assistant. But I went to talk to the pastor and said, look, I don't want to stop being an assistant, but I can't take my marriage anymore. I want to separate. And when the pastor gave me advice, he said, listen, stay married. Fight for your marriage. I took that as an offense. I turned my back to the pastor, threw my uniform into the air, and said, all the demons I expelled throughout these years can come inside of me now, because now I'm going to do the will of the devil and not yours. From that day on, everything went downhill. I betrayed my husband and told him, listen, today I cheated on you and I want a divorce. I started thinking, I'll kill my son, then I'll kill myself, and this suffering will end. Since I'm going to go to hell anyway and all the demons are inside of me, I'll just do it. Maybe down there, I'll find a husband who values me. When I separated because of my mother, I couldn't take it anymore because I saw the person who had done evil to me when I was 8 years old, and I was ready to kill him. When I was about to do it, my phone rang. They called me for work. I got involved with a man at my job. I carried all the problems I had from my mother's house and my past marriage into that new relationship. I once cried so much that I rolled down the stairs and ended up in the hospital from crying so much. That man said to me, you are so disturbed. Go find a church. I said, okay, any church, but not the Universal Church. I'll never set foot there again. It was my current husband who took me to church. I didn't want to go at all. I was very resistant. But when I arrived at the church, I manifested all the possible demons inside my body. The pastor preached exactly the word that had always stayed in my mind, Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. And I arrived home and said, my God, are you with me? Can you forgive me? Because if it's not you, then who will it be? There, I completely poured myself out. Completely. I said, my Father, my life is yours. And that day, I forgave myself for everything I did, for everything I said. I spoke so badly against you, Lord, and I said, I don't want this life anymore. I was baptized in water. Not even 3 months later, on August the 9th, 2014, at 7:43 p.m. And in the 13 seconds that I look back, I was baptized with the Holy Spirit. My God, I'll never forget that day. Because God said, my daughter, I've accepted you. I'm here. I will enter inside you again. Today, it's been 10 years since I came back, and it's extraordinary. I'm left without words to express how great God is in my life. Who I am today and who I was before, that past life doesn't even exist anymore. I truly died on that day I was baptized in water. Today, I'm Viviane, a mother. First, a mother because I see my children and my husband as my first church. Today, I'm Viviane, an assistant without masks. The man who brought me to church, my husband, is also an assistant today. What I wanted before, I have now. I can say, I came back, my husband is in the work, and I have 3 beautiful sons. Do I have problems? Everyone does. But inside me, there is peace. Because even if there's a problem today, I know tomorrow it will be solved. Whether I have problems or not, I know who is in control. And I learned one thing, to trust in God. Everything I lived through only reminds me of where I never want to go back. He forgave me. Viviane forgave herself. And if there was a way for me, I tell you, there's a way for you too. Just come back. You will experience the true love of God inside of you. Just surrender, as Viviane surrendered.